Well, hello there, my fellow Capricorns. Welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we're also welcoming in our cross watchers, people peeping on our Cappies, seeing what's going down in Cappy Town. There's something here for all of us. Messages, guidance, a little bit of something, something, right? As with anything YouTube related and general tarot readings, not everything's going to be for you here on Golden Ratio Capricorn Tarot. But you know, you will know what sort of resonates with you by the physical reactions you may experience. A change in mood or sort of a mental change, hair standing up on the back of your neck, goosebumps, a little bit of sensation about temperature internally or externally, or your reactions to the words that are being said, the cards that come out. It's all something. There's something here for you. If this one doesn't resonate with you, there are plenty of other readings available to you on the channel. Aside from that, there are tons of other tarot readers. If you don't like this style, here's your sneak peek at the bottom of the deck. All right, so I'm here to give you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, as I can best perceive it. Read it. You're more than welcome to look up the meanings of cards and or assign your own meanings. It's about you. The message is for you. We're here to help spread light and love. Your Queen of Cups energy is popping. Gonna have to see if she comes back out in your reading, or Queen of the Cups energy has been coming up a lot in these readings recently. Compassion, love, self-love, plenty of great energy there. I've recommended a couple times that people go out and read up on her. I mean, she's got a gorgeous energy to share with the world. A lot of healing, a lot of love. We're all here. Hope you guys are doing well, getting through the COVID and moving on, making things better in your own life, as well as those around you. The Page of Cups, the dreamer energy. If you look really closely here, there's a little flying pig over top of the cup. So sometimes it's about spending too much time in that dreamer energy, and other times it's about like opening up to it and allowing it to flow through you, because it gives you a little bit more room to kind of grow and move around mentally, spiritually, physically. And the Page of Cups, familiar, huh? I've not seen that before. Page of Cups, Page of Cups, sitting right there. That's funny. Could be a message coming at you. This could be interesting. Okay, getting into the reading here, the Queen of Swords. She's about truth, loyalty, integrity, and a degree of compassion she hides in her little pocketses. Seven of Wands. That is a negative aspect. It's about being too defensive. So maybe somebody's coming at you with the truth, or maybe you are coming at yourself or somebody else with the truth, and they might be defensive. So, pull out that cup of compassion as you're delivering the message that you need to deliver and share. Again, continuing in the Seven of Wands. It's about choosing your battles. So also choosing your words. So choosing it compassionately, constructively. Both like when you're dealing with other people and, when you're dealing with your internal self. Compassion, compassion, compassion. To kind of build on the Queen of Swords energy there. Being truthful with yourself, being truthful with others, but doing so with tact. The Empress energy is next. So the Empress, she is the Queen of Queens, so she's able to deal with her truth and loyalty that comes from the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands that has the passion and building up her girls. The Queen of Cups, which has her compassion, love, and care. And last but not least, the Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing, loving, compassionate energy. So she is the cumulative sum of those energies. So she's very fertile. So for those of you potentially trying to get pregnant, maybe this is a message about, this could be your day. For everybody else, I mean, this is about sort of embodying that sort of ethereal energy and allowing abundance in whatever it is you intend to receive in. A Ten of Pentacles with this. This is about family, harmony, sometimes about buying a house and that sort of thing, because it's a place where you and your loved ones can enjoy time together and enjoy your abundance together. Yeah, abundance. I mean, wow, that's hot. Moving on from there, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is about your personal finances, about living a life of luxury that, you are intended to live. This was built up from scratch. This is your own independent, queendom, per se. So, beautiful energy here. And Five of Swords, a little bit of apathy here. So, Five of Swords is about feeling like the odds are stacked against you. And sometimes it can be, negative aspects where you feel like you have to win at all costs, like lying, cheating, stealing, that sort of thing, to get your Knight of Pentacles. But the reality is like it's not cool to lie, cheat, steal, all that stuff. That you actually do have the power and the ability within you. It's about learning how to kind of harness that power and putting aside the limiting beliefs, like healing those limiting beliefs. So maybe that is, the battle you need to fight within yourself, the truth you need to face, is that somewhere in your lifetime you built up this limiting belief, whether it's your race, your religion, your height, how pretty you are, and whatever. That you can't have these dreams and wishes, that you'll never live that sort of abundant life that you know in your heart to be yours already. So, think about those things, go in, timeline therapy is great for going back and visiting those sort of memories and sort of loving and compassionately and, still truthful and loyalty, because we've got the Queen of Swords here, addressing those feelings with your childhood self and helping your childhood self to understand that, the stories that you built up, creating these limiting beliefs around, your situation, who you are, aren't necessarily true, and that you guys can work together, to bring in this Empress energy and, mitigate it. So which is immediately followed by the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles, don't know if you can see it clearly, like there's an anvil there and, a light bulb with wings. It's about mastering your craft, whatever that craft might be. So whether it's sales or marketing or whatever skill, it's about getting over this sort of energy of thinking that you can't do it because you can. It's just getting over the mental hurdle and mastering your craft and becoming the best at it. So Ten of Wands is about, you've carried this heavy load for a long time. Again, I feel like this is your Five of Swords energy, and you're almost at the end of the path. So mastering this Five of Swords energy, and you'll be able to put down this heavy burden and carry on forward a little bit lighter, a little bit dreamier, like your Page of Cups. Judgment. All right, so if we're going to tie this into this Five of Swords energy, be careful how you judge yourself and judge others. Do so with compassion. Often we are our own worst critics, and sometimes, very frequently, the worst critics out there. Like a lot of people, their self-talk is terrible. I've been there, done that. There's a lot of self-help out there for, sort of like that sort of judgment. The biggest problem energetically with judgment of yourself or others is that it sort of limits your ability to perceive things more open-heartedly, and really sort of let things flow. Another aspect, judgment can be like sort of like an angelic presence, where spirit's coming in to give you a little bit of relief and help you with, these sort of stuck energies. Coupled with that is your Three of Swords, which is healing your heart space. So, I mean, we've all gone through, past difficulties, anguish, things, relationships that have broken our hearts, even our parents sometimes, right? So, perhaps that is the source of your Five of Swords energy. So, going back, revisiting those sort of memories with compassion, reframing the stories to a much more empowering version that allows you to be judgment-free and, take on the lightheartedness of this sort of Page of Cups energy. Seven of Pentacles. So you've had the 9-8-7 so far. That's kind of interesting. Seven of Pentacles talks about the effort that you've put in to grow something out, to be able to eat the fruit off of, say, your orange tree or fig tree or whatever it is that you like. But the fruit is not quite ripe enough yet, right? I mean, it's coming, it's close. The universe is giving you little breadcrumbs, indicators, synchronicities, that kind of thing, to give you like a little bit of like momentum and reminder, faith that, you keep working at it, like your Eight of Pentacles energy, and you will be successful. And guess who came along? The Sun, to say yes, yes, yes. Make your wish. I mean, the Sun with your Page of Cups energy, dream your dream and set your plans in motion. The World. You are leveling up. The World is about the completion of a phase. So, I mean, if we're completing this Five of Swords and, this Three of Swords healing energy, putting down these burdens by mastering our craft and bringing in this joy and love, you've definitely leveled up, and it comes with your Eight of Pentacles again. So you have put in the work, and that can be like work, but it appears to be more about sort of the internal journey to change your life and move things forward. However, it is also sitting here underneath your Ten of Pentacles with the Empress energy. So you may have had an idea that you didn't think you could bring forward, or you were worried that wouldn't be good enough or wouldn't bring you, the life that you're sort of, wishing for. This card is telling you in this sort of combination that, keep working at it. I mean, even if this specific one doesn't work out, exactly the way you thought, give it a bit of room, because there could be like a new version, a 2.0 of it, that'll, take you to this Ten of Pentacles energy. Or it could be that it will work out. It's just, just had some slight hindrances because, you didn't believe in yourself. The Page of Wands, very exciting energy. Try and zoom in a little bit here. Can you see the message on his wrist there, on the back of his hand? He's bringing in a very passionate message. Sometimes this can be about romance, like somebody flirting with you. But in this sort of scenario, it feels like you're doing wealth building, and the wands kind of indicating maybe an entrepreneurial kind of thing. But this might be the message that you've been waiting for. The Two of Wands, you've been waiting for information. Slight delays. So you've made your plans, and this is about you picking your plans, whatever it is you want to do with the world, for the world, to bring in this Ten of Pentacles. It's coming at you. There's still a little bit more waiting with this Seven of Pentacles, but it's coming. Justice will be served. So karmic rebalancing with the sword here, cutting out of past energies, almost like the Queen of Swords that popped up earlier. But again, truth will avail. And sometimes, as things start working out, it appears that you have more choices. But when you've done the heart healing, you're no longer sort of in that ego mind. And it's easier to see that, well, look how dark this cup is. These ones look okay, but, really there's only one cup that you really want. And it has a snake coming out of it, which makes it a little bit scary. But, often, on the other side of fear is really, really great success. Queen of Pentacles at the head. Wow, I love her. I love this energy. Very nurturing, loving, just so abundant. This is actually the screensaver on my phone. She brings to you gifts of plenty, like gifts of abundance. You know, and having the Ten of Pentacles back here just a little bit further, after having to wait a little bit here on your Two of Wands energy, and justice having been served. You know, I mean, this looks like it's coming in. And it's coming in with an idea. So this Page of Swords, that's a couple of pages here that we've had, you know, comes in with these bright ideas and this sort of studious energy, you know, with spirit flying around to kind of help. And, you know, there's this precarious stick bridge that she's crossing. But, you know, not a whole lot of real... Sorry, that is a sword she is walking on. Just noticed that. So, I mean, following the path of your truth. And you'll, you know, cross using that as your bridge. The truth is your bridge. Interesting. A tower moment. Ooh, scary. Okay, so sorry, I don't mean to diminish a tower. It is frightening for a lot of people, like having to face the ego and deal with things falling away, like belief systems. Through chaos comes order. New beginnings, kind of like the death card, you know, death and new beginnings. You know, sometimes it's just a surprise, and you know, some surprises shock the living crap out of you, like walking into a room and everybody yells surprise and flicks on the light and you just about shart in your pants. Kind of a happy surprise, but you know, scary at the same time. I don't know, I gather this is going to be a happy surprise. That's right. Okay, Three of Wands, it's about setting the intentions for your manifestation, what it is that you're going after, what it is that your heart is calling for. Again, doubling back here to your Seven of Cups, you know what your heart is calling for. Call it in. Call it in. This tower moment tells you that, you know, your luck has changed and things are moving in your favor. Call in your abundance. And the Page of Swords, yet another page. Strong, truthful, a little bit anxious, studious energy. Oh yeah, she's right here. Interesting. So there she is, coupled with the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is all about your anxieties, your fears, your nightmares. And sitting right here beside your Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands was about letting go, leaving behind past burdens, right? So sometimes these fears come back again. Although you may have dealt with the Five of Swords back here, again, sometimes it comes for a revisit, you know, and you know, this is about being your Nine of Wands and energy, where you know where you're going, you know you're strong enough to deal with this, and you know, you've done the healing work on your heart. You know that the sun is, you know, in your realm, and that a lot of good things are happening, you know, sometimes through difficult methods, but yeah, there's your Queen of Cups. Gorgeous, right? Loving, compassionate. So being compassionate towards this sort of fear and anxiety, and an understanding that, you know, like when it was created, it felt real, but as you sort of give it a little bit of love and compassion and help it to understand, or help yourself to understand that, you know, you can get through anything, and a lot of fears are just fears, and you know, you can push past them to get to your sun. So, you know, walking away. I mean, she's done this burn ceremony for, you know, the fears with love and compassion, saying, you know, thank you for, you know, the safety and security. Yeah, it felt like you were giving me at the time, but you know, it seems to be holding me back from leading the life that I want to live. And you know, it's time to move on again with love and compassion. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Little burn ceremony, walking away from these emotions over here to your sun, and ironically, right beside your sun card. Coupled in here with the healing, compassion. Yeah, I mean, just kind of looking at the overall energies here, we have these two pages of cups, we have two pages of swords, So, you know, truth. So, I mean, the truth is that there's some healing that's needed here with the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords energy. And you can get through, like, you know, sorry, 3, 9, and 5. You can leave these behind as you go through this healing with compassion and love. I mean, because these things, these seemingly terrible things, you know, even if that tower is terrible, is, you know, a gift unto itself, because, I mean, it helps to build you up, make you stronger. You know, one of the things I like about both, you know, the King and Queen of Pentacles is, you know, having a look here at, you know, the diamond here. So, well, it looks more like sort of like an emerald in this case. But, you know, the strength of that gemstone was built and forged under pressure, right? Under adversity. And part of its beauty is that it does have small inclusions, as we all do in our lives, but healing those inclusions and not making them a part of a story that sort of limits us from what we can and can't do, or what we feel we can and can't do. You know, trimming away the things that aren't needed, you know, like your Nine of Swords, Five of Swords energy. And, you know, really forging this into something beautiful that you can carry forward. I mean, that's the story of life. I mean, there's some crap that happens out there, a lump of coal, but you cut away the crap, you cut the right corners to make it a beautiful shape, and it's beautiful, valuable, and, you know, just as a side note, a reminder, you are valuable in this world. You bring things that nobody else can bring, and you affect and impact people around you all the time. So, you know, keep reminding them, like, how much you love them, how valuable they are in your life, and, you know, soon you'll understand that, you know, how valuable you are in their lives, and that whatever it is that you're bringing to this world is required. You know, everybody needs you here doing what it is that you're doing, bringing in this manifestation, because you are changing the world with these dreams that you have, right? Bringing those down into reality. Love it. All right, love and light, my friends. Yeah, healing looks like it's coming for you, and lots of abundance and happiness. Congrats. See you soon.